Welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite gem, Diamond Monet, and I'm back with another video. So today we're going to be doing a reaction video to a tarot reading. This is me trying to figure out my life problems, like trying to, get life in order, I guess, trying to follow, my spiritual journey and things of that nature. I watch tarot readings all the time. I honestly do. But it's just so fun. It will be so fun just to have people in my business. It just sounds so fun to me. So that's exactly what we're going to do, okay? So, if I didn't say this already, if you're new, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to just catch up on how great my life gets, because if I know it's messy right now, then I can just clean it up, and then maybe I can keep it clean. But we'll just see about that. We'll see what happens in Diamond's life, because Diamond's constantly going through trials and tribulations, but not in a sense that is too much for me to handle, which I thank Spirit for. I thank Spirit for that. He gives me situations that are pretty much very entertaining. Like, he put me in situations so that I can tell you guys, and then we can watch tarot readings and expose exactly the feelings that I have about the situation. I'm just gonna give you guys a gist on what's going on, like what I really want to dive into today, what kind of tarot reading I'm going to be searching for, what type of answers I'm looking for tonight, things of that nature. So recently I've been at a crossroads and transitioning into first of all, my north node. My north node is Virgo, and if you guys don't know, if you have your north node in Virgo, that means your south node, which is your karmic and like your past life or like your early stages, however you decide to put it. I just put it as like my karma and like the things that I've learned over the past lives that I've had. But your south node is basically your comfort zone. It's so weird because I am a Pisces, so my south node is in Pisces, so I am very, very, Piscean. If you guys can hear the background, I have no idea why they have the TV up so loud. I have absolutely no idea. We're just gonna try to ignore it. Can we try to ignore it? Because if not, then I'm just gonna have to. What I was saying is, I'm at a crossroads with where I want to be in life, what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to do in life. I do know what I'm doing. I'm more so just like trying to get into a disciplined scheduling and trying not to get so distracted. I get distracted a lot with trying to people please and just not naturally putting my needs and wants in front of my day. I put a lot of the things that I need to do on the back burner. It's more of a chore when I'm doing it for myself, which is something that I am learning how to get out of, something that I'm learning how to balance out, because everything has a good and a bad. I like being spiritual and mystical and all of those things, but I understand that I also have to look at the materialistic world, and I also have to value materials like money, and I have to work for what I want. Work for the manifestations that I'm trying to manifest. It's not bippity boppity boop and you got it, sis. It's not. You gotta get up and you gotta do it. Okay, you gotta do it. And so I'm not really saying goodbye to, you know, my mystical Piscean ways. I'm more so just saying hello to more Virgo aspects of things. So now that I just went on a whole spiel about my North Node, comment down below if you know anything about being a Virgo North Node. We would love to know. Virgo North Nodes would love to know, you know what I mean? Not just me, everybody. With jobs, I'm just going to keep it real light and simple. Now, the 9 to 5, especially one that consists of managers, and I stopped doing 9 to 5s a long time ago. I can't tell you how stressful 9 to 5s were. And I've always been a very hard worker. It's not like I'm like some bum who's like really bad at keeping a job. And no, actually never. I've been fired once, and that was for a really big mistake that I took accountability for, and that's the reason why I got fired. Other than that, I've always walked out of jobs because they always had me fucked up. Like, they always had the game fucked up. I'm a very kind and sweet person and a quiet person, so you know, you can easily take advantage of me sometimes, especially when I used to be, you know, a young adult. I'm still a young adult, but especially when I was a younger adult, 21, 20, yeah, you could get over on me. So now I'm really comfortable in being how quiet I am, and I'm quiet, yeah, but I'll still tell you what the fuck is up. So, you know, I found the balance. I definitely found the balance. But 9 to 5s just wasn't it for me, and I learned that at a very early age. I look at things in a very spiritual way. I don't always look at things like, oh, I lost that job, or something like that. I think I'd be feeling like spirit's trying to tell me something, because in every job it was just some ridiculous reason as to why I had to quit. It was just compromising my dignity. So it was just this highlight of my dignity in every single job that I've ever had, especially sexually. A lot of people don't notice, but the reason I have so much anxiety is because of my sexuality. Men staring at you, and they be having you in certain situations that you don't even want to be in. I just feel as though a lot of my anxiety came from men who were in higher power than me. And that's sad. And it made me never want to work a 9 to 5 ever again, even for a little money on the side. I can't. Recently, I have been working at the club. Listen to what happened. Just listen. How do I put this? You just know that it's not for you. Okay? You just know when it's not for you. At least I know when things are not for me. So last night was my last day working at the club. When I was there, it's just every time that I go, it's just some bad luck thing. Yeah, this isn't for me. This is not for me. And I'm done trying. I want to be at home doing tarot readings. I want to be at home being who I am. I don't want to do this. And so I've been really focusing on trying to become confident in how unique I am, and trying to individualize. I don't know if that's a word. I'm trying to just focus on that aspect of life, because I feel like that's where spirit is pushing me towards. At the end of the day, I have to follow what's working. You know what I mean? I'm not just sitting here just oh, that didn't work. And secretly thanking God, that didn't work. No, in every situation that I get into, I want things to work. Like it's crazy how optimistic I get when I want things to work. Spirit be like, no, focus on this, or this ain't it, and he won't say nothing. And so I be sitting here like, okay, well, what's next? Because I definitely am good with allowing things to just happen and, flow in and, things of that nature. Piscean energy, I'm good at it. I'm definitely becoming more independent and more driven in the things that I want to be driven in, more creative. And I really, really think that if I just focus on these things that I really want to do, then I can at least not have to focus on shortchanging myself, if that makes sense. And so let's get into the tarot reading, because that took way too long. So I found a tarot reading that says 3 months from now, love, career, family, and money. Okay, so let's see what your girl, what they got for your girl. What they got for your girl. We're going to start the stream recording, and again, I apologize if you hear any noise in the background. We're going to try to not have that noise in the background, but if you hear it, I'm really sorry. And I love how her things come on, they're so aesthetically pleasing. And her tarot channel will be in the description box below.
My beautiful little unicorns, and welcome back to my channel. If this is indeed the first time that you're on my channel, my name is Vanessa Samina, and I would like to welcome you into the fam. So as you guys know, the goal of my presence here on YouTube is to be healing, supportive, as well as uplifting to you. So in order to help you feel prepared for the upcoming period of your life, I have created this
I hope this helps out people. I don't want to just be taking people's
and this is another Vanessa Samina exclusive type of video where
I want you guys to go follow
these
them.
4 groups, and
that's why I
put
their names and stuff in the
description box. First part of your reading, you get scrolled back down into the description box and click your zodiac sign in order to receive a second part to your reading, making this super personalized, like a private tarot card prediction. And before I introduce you to the 4 groups that I have prepared for you today, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel in order to never miss another prediction that's relevant to your life. And furthermore, I would like to thank today's sponsor for helping make this video possible. And today's video is kindly brought to you by Karma. Karma is an app and Chrome extension.
She is so beautiful.
Sure that you never miss another price drop or coupon code. It's completely free, and you can find its link down below in the description box. So as you guys may know, I spend a lot of my time shopping for tarot as well as oracle decks.
She is so
I want to make sure that my videos stay fun and fresh, and that you always have some new and exciting content to watch. And when it comes to finding amazing deals and coupons for tarot and oracle decks, Karma has helped me save so much time, energy, effort, and money. And one of my favorite features with Karma is that you can see
Alright, so we're just going to skip
and Karma lets you know when those items go on sale. So whenever there are tarot decks, oracle decks, or other books about astrology, spirituality, and mental health.
The third one.
I caught my husband cheating on me.
I actually resonated with the first one too.
I don't know where I'd be today.
But that was after I was staring at the third one for 5 minutes.
Hello, group number 3, and welcome to the first part of your 3-month prediction. You chose the animal tarot cards in conjunction to the red jasper. So excited to figure out what's coming towards you in the next 3 months. Let's start off with a close-up of the crystal of your choice. This is the red jasper. It is so stunning. I'll just put it right over here for you to look at whenever you please during your reading. So let's get into it to figure out exactly what's coming during the next 3 months of your life, shall we? Group 3. So first up, we have the
How do you guys like my
Princess
ears?
of Summer. And the
My mom tried to
Princess
clown
of
me,
Summer,
but
I can see here
I think I
that
look
you can
cute.
expect to kindle
What y'all
a
think?
new romantic relationship or a close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. So the Deer, which is also known as the Princess of Summer,
I don't know about y'all,
who's sensitive,
but I am an
kind,
introvert.
open-hearted, and in a way
Excuse
also
me,
inexperienced.
it's
It can be
10, it's
naive. So
10:18. I'm allowed to yarn,
is energy
but
that definitely seems like it will be fun, that will bring some sort of lighthearted love into your life, group number 3, and that I hope you are looking forward to
just
for the
came on
next 3 months.
too.
We also have the Princess of Winter
Some type of
next.
lighthearted
Now, the
love.
Princess of Winter is a truthful, logical type of energy, which corresponds to the seagull.
I know I
This
love
is an
lighthearted love.
challenge that calls upon your ability to think of a matching solution. If helpful information is put to you bluntly, accept the message without being bothered by the messenger. So I can definitely see here within the Princess of Winter that group 3, you're being called to not let anyone get under your skin and to
Should we
accept
speed
the
this up a little
message
bit?
without being bothered by the messenger,
I
without
speed my
being undiplomatic, because
tarot
the
cards
Princess of Winter
up a
can
little
definitely
bit.
struggle with that. So do know here in conjunction to the Princess of Summer that there is
But we
fun,
don't gotta
spunky,
speed it up
lighthearted energy
because what
around
if
you,
y'all can't
and the
like
opportunity to connect with some
understand?
fun people during the next 3 months. But at the same time, also make sure that you're just taking in the information that serves you without being too bothered by who the information is coming through or who is giving you these pieces of information that can serve you in the long run. Don't allow anyone to kind of bring you out of character, group number 3. I can see here in the 4 of Summer in conjunction to the Tortoise that your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that are presented to you. So in the 4 of Summer, take time to slow down just as the Tortoise. Make sure that you're open to investigating opportunities, all opportunities that come your way, not just some, and that you don't remain too complacent or too set in your ways. Next, we have the 5 of Winter. This connects to the Collie dog, group number 3. The Collie dog is, I believe, one of the smartest dog breeds. I feel like the Poodle is number 1 and the Collie is maybe number 2, or maybe it's the other way around. Either way, this is a very intelligent dog breed, and it shows that your current path isn't leading you towards the happiest possible outcome, so why not change it? The next 3 months give you the opportunity to change your path in a way that will allow you to maintain your integrity and compassion, and definitely be alert of hidden agendas of others. That is what the 5 of Winter is calling out for you to look at. So group 3, right off the bat, with your reading, I can see that there are great changes coming for you, and it's definitely time for you to change the direction that you're going in. We have lots of polarity. We have the Princess of Summer, the 4 of Summer, but then also the Princess of Winter and the 5 of Winter, which are polar opposites and speak of you being torn in different directions. But as the Collie dog says, be very alert to the hidden agendas of others and them maybe trying to make you do a 180 in a direction that you're really not meant to go to or go down. And know here that you can change the route that you're on anytime. You don't have to justify, you don't have to give anyone a reason why you're changing your opinion or the route that you're taking in your business or in your personal life.
That's crazy because
if something doesn't feel 100% authentic to you or in line with your integrity,
that's exactly how I felt last night.
Wise and informed choice for you to change course immediately. In the meadow, I see some vulnerability here. So the next 3 months may leave you feeling a little bit exposed and a little bit vulnerable, group number 3. And as you know, my readings are here to not only support you, but it's also always so important to me in any of my videos that I am as honest as I can be with you. And being vulnerable, that's not something that's going to be easy. And connected to the Tortoise, I can see here that because you're feeling so vulnerable, you may get distracted because you're trying to protect yourself and not get hurt. You may not even notice all of the gifts that the universe is presenting to you in these next 3 months. But there's a reason why you're here watching this reading. There's a reason why you felt drawn to this group, or why you got very curious and wanted to tune into this video or into my channel. So do know that the main message here is for you to not feel like vulnerability is a bad thing, or like being vulnerable means that
oh my
you
God.
will get hurt to the point that
being
you're constantly
vulnerable is
protecting
so
yourself or trying
scary
to shield
because
yourself.
I'm
That
so
life just
good at
passes
being
you by and
vulnerable.
you don't
It's
even
like
notice all
it's
of
like
the
my
beautiful
second nature,
moments.
obviously
Okay, so
Piscean
don't give
energy.
yourself all to
But
protecting yourself. Protecting yourself to a certain extent is important, especially when
people
there are
hurt you
some
really
hidden
bad
agendas
sometimes.
that others
People are
have in these
mean.
next 3 months of, maybe using you to social climb or to get to the next tier in their life. Whatever it is that they may want, protecting yourself is not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, group number 3, but do so in a way that makes sense, that doesn't just take up all of your energy and your entire existence. Next, we have the tree. So in the tree, don't forget to ground yourself. A great practice for grounding is walking around barefoot, connecting to the soil, to the earth beneath your toes, giving thanks to the land upon which you
What's
walk
funny?
and are able to
I love
exist and
I love being
thrive.
barefoot.
Group
Like
number 3.
even
We also have the
when I drive,
lightning next.
I take
So
off my
in
shoes.
lightning, there's a lot of power
And
that lies in you being
my mom
grounded.
just
There's
was
a lot
looking
of
at me
power
earlier
in
and was
you
just
seeing
like,
through people's BS in these
do
next
you
3
even have
months.
shoes? Like,
So
are you
if your job is
even
to
going
find out, for
to
example, where
drop
there are
off your
discrepancies in
brother with shoes
finances, or
on?
maybe
Like,
you're
with
actually
shoes.
one of those cool criminal investigator type
I
of
had shoes,
people,
but
then this,
I
of
could have
course,
still
speaks for itself. But even
I
if you're
could
a
have did it
regular
footless.
person like myself, group number 3, and you're not your type of people, then this, of course, speaks for itself. But even if you're a regular person like myself, group number 3, and you're not doing one of these cool investigative jobs, like sometimes you still have to be a little detective, a little Sherlock Holmes on the low when you're dealing with friends or family members that have their own agenda, and where you have to put 2 and 2 together and at the same time be very grounded, not allow them to get you out of character, so you can just very decisively and calmly set your boundaries and say no to them,
exactly
or tell
who this
them
is
that you
about.
are realizing
It's cool.
that the
I
only
don't
reason
care.
why they're getting in contact with you is because they need something from you or they want something from you.
Yeah.
And group number 3, sorry for going off on a tangent, but this is really something that I personally cannot stand. Let me know if you feel the same way by leaving a lightning emoji down below in the comment section. I cannot stand friends or family members who have a hidden agenda every time they want something from you, every time they reach out to you. In the end, something that they're asking for you to do for them, to help them, to benefit them in some way, shape, or form.
30-minute mark.
I can't deal with these bad actors, with people who can't even, just for the sake of the connection with them, just for once, just really take an interest in your life without asking for something in the end. I don't know why this irks me so much, or why this is something that I find very hard to deal with, group number 3, but maybe
I don't want to touch too much on that because it really is what it is, and you can only say so much to where something's, until you realize that something's not going to change, and maybe not going to change, but something is not going to change on your behalf, because of you. Whether that's you leaving the situation alone for a little bit, whether that's you just distancing yourself, is always as if everybody has their own mindset. No one really sees it from your perspective ever. So it's just why even bother? Why bother? I'm gonna just be who I am. You're gonna be who you are. I don't even want to change for people. I don't want you to have that much power over me. I don't want to change in general. Like, I love how good my heart is. I love the fact that when someone asks me for something, instantly I'm like, here, what can I do for you? Like, what is it? Like, how can I help? Because when I can actually help people, it's just like, like my soul's purpose. And so I don't want to change. I don't want to harden up. I act a certain way because of, like, I don't want to be any of that. I just want to be myself. And if you want to try to take advantage of me, then I'm going to have to distance myself from you. I'm going to have to, I don't know, like, I'm just going to feel like you're not for me, right? Like, and that's how I just been feeling with everybody. That's why everybody, no, there is nobody. But yeah, I just been feeling like it is what the heck it is, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you. I'm not. And, you know, fighting at 24 is ghetto, and even saying it sounds silly. And so, listen, I am cool. Like, they can do whatever they want. I don't care about anybody else's problems. That's their problems, not mine. You know what I mean?
Because you understand, and this is exactly the type of mentality that I can see here that you will be confronted with, but you're most likely going to be able to deal with it a lot better than I do, group number 3, because I can definitely see here within a lightning that the next 3 months of your life are filled with a lot of personal power. And in the Princess of Winter, I can see that you don't necessarily have to be bothered by these people, bothered by the fact that the messenger always wants something from you. Next up, we have the wolf. So in the wolf, I have this strong sense of instinct that's penetrating out of your reading, group number 3, which again goes really well with what we spoke about with this detective type of energy, with you getting to the bottom of things, with you knowing what somebody wants before they've even started speaking or before they've even opened their mouth, or you just already knowing, depending on someone, even how they start a message, the first line of their message. You know who they are. You've already read their entire existence, all of the...
Yeah, that's crazy, because I'm really good at that. Like, first impressions, I don't know if I like you, like, from
type of intentions that they have,
from the
all
first
of the agendas
word
that they may come with. You already know before someone has even told you or had to prove to you what they're all about. That's one thing that I can see here in the wolf. So your intuition is really on fire these next 3 months, group number 3. And this is something I'm excited about. In the stone people, the universe just keeps reiterating, literally. The stone people is all about that inner knowing. It's all about naturally having this connection to a deep inner knowing and understanding of what someone wants before they've even said anything. So it's an energetic connection that can't be faked. And the four-legged, I see here in endurance that you've been through a lot with other people. You've been through a lot with other species, if you will, with other types of people, maybe even literal, like, different species of animals. And in the four-legged, I see that has made you strong. It has increased your endurance and just how much you can take before you run out of energy, right? How kind of strong that you are in your convictions, how strong that...
Let me just run down some of the abandonment issues, triggers that I have. Not triggers, sources, or where some of these abandonment issues come from. Now, comment down below if you feel interested in any of the stories that I talk about, because I'll do story time on them. Let's start off. I had a boyfriend in high school, and he decided that I wasn't enough, he needed 2 girlfriends. And so me and this girl was tug of warring with this guy for about 2 years. I had a best friend who slept with my man. It was my best friend. Like, what are y'all doing? And then I had another best friend who I told about this best friend, I told her everything this best friend did, and she still tried to seduce my man. And so people are crazy. They don't know what they want, you know? People want to love you, but then they see something that you got, then they want to take it. You know what I mean? Like, they just people is crazy. I don't know. People are not genuine. I thought people were very different than what people are. Like, yeah, you hear it in stories and shit, like, but I didn't think I was gonna go through it personally. I ain't even gonna cap. Like, I thought movie stuff was movie stuff. I needed a hug. Like, I don't know what y'all was on. All I was asking for was a freaking hug, and they gave me a slap in the face. Let's just get back into it, guys.
You are once you know what you desire out of life and out of a relationship. And being a person who has a lot of endurance is definitely something that will serve you over the next 3 months, as like endurance as well as the power that we have in lightning. This is a crazy energy that you have. I can see here within the stingray that you're all about being peaceful. You're all about being cordial, even if you've been wronged. But if someone crosses the line in these next 3 months, like, you are not...
It's not screen recording. It's starting to screen record now, guys. Sorry.
To be messed with, you're not to be played with. You are not going to hesitate to use your little stinger in order to teach them a lesson. We have the wolf again. We've had the wolf show up twice within your reading group number 3, which stands for instinct, but also the wolf is a messenger that shows that you may decide to do certain things alone too, that you're not afraid to be independent, you're not afraid to be a lone wolf that doesn't need anybody's support. Like, you're going to follow through with what you want to do, regardless of whether you have anyone in your court. And the dragon, this makes you very like mysterious and mystical to some people, because a lot of people feel like they've spent their entire existence trying to figure you out, but they still just can't quite put their finger on what it is that
if you're here trying to figure me out,
instinctual, but at the same time
just watch, just enjoy the time. Just enjoy the moment.
Your decisions on
I can't do that
when it really matters. In the Firefly, I want you to
hate when people say like, "Oh, they figured me out." Like,
feel small, you know, maybe
because so
a smaller person,
tell me.
Group number 3, but even
so tell me who I am.
Feel like your force isn't all that. It's not that big, or like you're just a small person in a pond of like big fish. You're just like a tiny little firefly when there are big dragonflies all around you. The fact that you have something that illuminates you from the inside out is undeniable. For the next 3 months, do know here in the Firefly that you are making an impression on people. They can't unsee that. They can't forget that. So going for job interviews, no matter the outcome, like, you will be remembered, okay? Interacting with other people, no matter what the interaction is like, those people will remember the type of energy that you gave to them, because energy doesn't lie. So while not every opportunity may immediately work out, you know, if it's like a job opportunity or so on, they will remember you. They'll make a little mental note and keep you in the back of their minds, and you may then reconnect with people who you met with in these next 3 months. You may reconnect with them later down the the line again. In Gnosis, I definitely want you to understand that these next 3 months are going to teach you a lot. So get your notebooks out, make sure that you have a pen with you at all times, because you're going to want to write down some of the wisdom that you're being hit with. Last but not least, in the Eternal Child.
It's crazy because I'm just getting to song
Child's Play, like a
songwriting,
game, like something that you've missed in a long time. So just allowing yourself to feel more lighthearted about life and not being so worried about the consequences, just kind of going more with your instinct. I can definitely see that this is something that serves you and that allows you to feel like, wow, your internal child or your child self is being met with what it's been missing for a long time, and you're finally able to fulfill some childhood desires and dreams of yours, even though you're maybe not a child anymore. Group number 3, it's going to feel good to care for your inner child for these next couple months. So group 3, this is the first part of your reading that I received, and I really hope that you enjoyed it, that you made it to the end of it. Make sure that you left that lightning emoji down below in the comment section, as well as,
who else feel like that wasn't enough?
If you made it to this point in your reading.
Yeah, we're going to the second part.
Into the description box.
Yeah, we will.
Left your emoji and click the timestamp that corresponds to your zodiac sign in order to receive the second part of your reading, making it more personal and accurate to figure out what's coming for you over the course of the next 3 months. So group number 3, thank you so much for being here.
That's so decent how she did that.
You're going to find that you are discovering how strong that you truly are because of what's going on here in the Tower, because you're
I'm so sick of seeing how strong I really am. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, comment down below if you're sick of seeing how strong you really are. I feel as though I need to know how much fun I can have. How about that? How about we throw some trials and tribulation about how much fun Diamond can have? Because Diamond can have some fun.
Didn't even think whole situation in the eye and do something about it. The 5 of Wands definitely shows me here that you're a fighter, and a lot of people don't expect that. A lot of people are very surprised when you go through a difficult situation or when they think that they've beaten you down.
That's Spirit though. Spirit be helping me out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you reading my energy for me. That was very beautiful.
Thank you for being here, for spending this divine time
Thank you.
with me. Know that I'm sending you
Bye. Okay, guys. So now that we read our energy, I just feel as though, first of all, if you're a Pisces, shout out to you. And second, if you picked pile 3 too, and you watched pile 3 with me, comment down below some things that we relate on, because a lot of that was very, very true. I can't really say any of it wasn't true. I don't know. Every time I am tired of, learning and things like that, like being on the journey and like, I just want things now. It's like 2 weeks later, I look back and I'm like, if I would have got that then, I wouldn't have knew what I know now. And it's just like, okay, I get it. I wouldn't have known. But when am I going to know? I feel like knowledge is endless, You can't learn everything. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This camera is about to turn off on you guys. And, I don't want to be rude. I don't want this camera to be rude. I don't want to have to punch it in his face because it's being rude. You feel me? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in another video. Whenever I have another messy situation that I want to, spill the tea on and connect with you guys with and things of that nature, I'll come back. And I'll be back. Again, I'll say it one more time. Just in case you skipped it, just in case, you was being rude, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. I really hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that y'all find $20. I hope that y'all find $20 on the floor. Spirit, help everybody find $20 on the floor. It don't gotta be today, but let them find $20 on the floor. And when y'all find that $20, I need y'all to come back to this video and let me know that y'all found that $20, because spirit be working for us, honey. We need confirmation. We need to have confirmation. And so yeah, spirit, everybody needs $20. Bye.